It's time now for the AquaSox pregame show, presented by Tulalip Resort Casino, when all you want is everything. Now let's go live to the ballpark on Everett's greatest hits, KRKO.
And a very pleasant Wednesday to you from Everett Memorial Stadium. Back in studio is Jackson Brittingham. I'm Pat Dillon, getting ready for Game 2 of this 6-game series. The AquaSox taking on the Tri-City Dust Devils. And here last night, the Tri-City offense was in full swing as they amassed 14 hits in their 9-2 win over the AquaSox. Dust Devils right fielder Randy DeJesus led the way, going 3 for 5. He doubled, also homered, and 4 other Dust Devils had 2 hits apiece, including left fielder Anthony School, who hit 2 home runs, his 8th and 9th of the season. And also Tri-City starting pitcher Lucas Knowles picked up the win. He was terrific in his first start of the season. Former University of Washington Husky left-hander held the AquaSox in check over 5 innings. He scattered 3 hits and struck out 5. On the other side, the AquaSox weren't able to get much of anything going. However, perhaps the most significant thing that happened for the Frogs last night came in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs and nobody on. The batter was Felton Celestin. And the pitch to him, swung on, a little dunker into right center field. That's going to drop in for a hit, and Celestin make it 23 consecutive games. Indeed, Celestin would later hit a home run leading off the 4th inning. He finished 2 for 4, and his now 23-game hitting streak is now just 5 short of the Northwest League record, which was set during the 2021 season by Spencer Horwitz of the Vancouver Canadians. By the way, Celestin is in the lineup tonight at shortstop and batting third. Again, the final last night, Dust Devils 9 and the AquaSox 2. So here tonight, the Frogs will look to even things up in this series. Game 2 of this 6-game set with Tri-City. And our pitching matchup at the outset will feature left-hander Gabe Spire for the AquaSox here on an injury rehab assignment. Spire, 31 years of age. His hometown is Santa Barbara, California, and the Mariners expect him to be back very soon. This could perhaps be his final rehab assignment. He'll be around for an inning, they tell us, and then after that, we will see right-hander Adam Meyer. For the Dust Devils, it'll be right-hander Nate Snead making his 7th start. 22 years of age. Snead, a 3rd rounder by the Angels last year. And Snead off to a great start this year. 2-3 record, 3.38 ERA. He, of course, of the 6 perfect innings back on May the 7th at Spokane. 18 up, 18 down with 6 strikeouts. A terrific performance that day. Well, weather-wise, it was a partly sunny day throughout Snohomish County today, and they would call it for a daytime high of 65 degrees. Nothing but blue skies and sunshine now. The wind will initially be out of the northwest at 8, and at times blowing out to right field, and currently it's showing 65 degrees here at Everett Memorial Stadium. Coming up, going to take our first look at the Pizza Hut out-of-town scoreboard. That's coming up next as the Tulalip Resort Casino pregame show continues right after this.
Why do so many Speedway Chevrolet customers travel there from all over the Puget Sound? Is it the selection, service, low overhead pricing, low pressure salespeople, great financing, or sales tax saving? It's all of them. As Speedway Chevrolet is driven to be the best. They actually make it possible to look forward to buying your next car or truck. It's why they always say, drive a little and save a lot. Just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Your hometown Chevy dealer, Speedway Chevrolet in Monroe.
Warm springtime nights at Everett Memorial Stadium. Professional baseball with the Everett AquaSox. 10 fireworks nights, jersey giveaways, bobbleheads, and promotions galore.
The weekend is here. Saturday is Pride Night and post-game fireworks. Sunday fun day, kids run the bases, and there's a pregame Memorial Day picnic.
We want to see you at the ballpark in 2026. Get your tickets now at aquasox.com. Come for the fun. Stay for the baseball.
Stay for the baseball.
As long as there have been kids in baseball, there has been... And for over 40 years, Glass by Lund has been there to pick up the pieces with high-quality service and installation. But Glass by Lund is much more than windows. Mirrors, shower doors, new screens, and tabletop glass are all done with a superior selection of the leading brands. For commercial or residential service in Snohomish County, stop by Glass by Lund showroom just south of Frontier Village in Lake Stevens, or online at glassbylund.com.
There's lots of sunken concrete out there, and most of it doesn't need to be replaced.
I'm Bill Freeberg. My son Dave and I own 1866 Slabjack. We raise sunken concrete. If you have a settled sidewalk or uneven driveway, don't worry about the high cost of replacement. We can simply raise your concrete back to where it should be, leaving you a clean, level surface. Our process is quick and easy and a fraction of the cost of replacement. Give us a call.
1866 Slabjack, Slabjack.
And welcome back to the Tulalip Resort and Casino pregame show. The AquaSox and Dust Devils getting ready for a 7:05 p.m. first pitch. Take our first look at the Pizza Hut out-of-town scoreboard. Around the Northwest League yesterday, the Spokane Indians scored 6 runs in the 7th, and they got 5 strong innings and 10 strikeouts from starting pitcher Jackson Cox, and a 9-2 win at home over Vancouver in the opening game of that series. Elsewhere, Hillsborough starting pitcher Rio Britton turned in 6 shutout innings. He got very little support in a 2-1 Eugene win. By the way, the Emeralds improved to a league best 31-9 and now have a 10-game lead over the second-place AquaSox in the first half standings. Around the Mariners farm system yesterday was a tough day. The organization went 0-3. They played Tacoma, lost in spite of former AquaSox Colin Davis going 4-for-4. The Rainiers dropped the opening game of their series in Salt Lake 7-5. AA Arkansas, they had their game at home against Springfield postponed because of rain. And that ball game made up as part of a doubleheader today. By the way, game 1 is already in the books, and the Travelers down the Springfield Cardinals 3-2. Single A on Empire for the ball game tied at 4-4 after 8 yesterday. Facing Ontario. Ontario scored 8 in the top of the 9th and won the game 12-4. And good news for the big league club. Mariners wrapped up their series against the Chicago White Sox earlier this afternoon. And Seattle holding off a late charge by the White Sox to take the rubber game of that pregame set 5-4. Julio Rodriguez had 2 hits. Randy Arozarena and Johnny Pareda hit home runs. Matt Brash just back with the club. He picked up the win in relief. And Jose Pereira recorded his 3rd save. Again, the final, Mariners 5 and the White Sox 4. And the Mariners off tomorrow. They will open up a 3-game weekend series in Kansas City beginning on Friday night. And we'll be back with more on the Tulalip Resort Casino pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups, get you ready for the first pitch right after this.
West Coast Armory North in Everett invites all women to discover the confidence and community of Ladies' Day every Thursday. No lane or guest fees all day, and we waive your membership fee for your first 3 visits. Whether you're a brand new or a seasoned shooter, you're welcome here. Ask about our Ladies Shooting Club and our Girl and a Gun chapter next time you visit. Strong, skilled, and empowered. We support women at every level at West Coast Armory North in Everett at westcoastarmorynorth.com.
Soccer's biggest games right here in Everett. Thursday, June 11th, the Everett waterfront transforms into an official Seattle FIFA World Cup 26 fan zone as Mexico battles South Africa on the giant screen. Festival energy and live entertainment right on the waterfront. Free fun for the whole family. Gates open at 10 a.m. and the soccer starts at noon. June 11th at Boxcar Park. Details on the waterfront watch parties at visiteverett.com.
Tulalip and the Q are rolling out $200,000 in Mercedes-made drawings. Stop by Fridays and Sundays for instant prizes, plus a chance for big cash and free play. Cruise back in for the grand prize drawings and drive off in a brand new Benz. Play with your One Club card to earn entries. Not a member yet? Sign up for your chance to win up to $1,000. Find all the details at everythingtulalip.com.
Imagine a different kind of mattress store. Instead of focusing on commission, we focus on you, making sure you get the best night's sleep possible. Our non-commissioned sleep experts have helping you find the bed of your dreams down to a science. Our wide range of mattresses and everyday low price guarantee give you options for every budget. Locally owned and operated, we carry quality brands you know and trust. Your life is better when you feel rested and ready to take on your day. Visit ESC Mattress Center in Everett today, and you too can sleep like the experts do.
Final segment on the Tulalip Resort and Casino pregame show. The AquaSox in Tri-City getting ready for a 7:05 p.m. first pitch. Time for the starting lineups. Presented by Belred Heating and Cooling. Call Belred for all your HVAC needs. For the visiting Dust Devils, leading off the third baseman is Caleb Bartolero, hitting second. At second, Johan Macias. Designated hitter Nat Kootenai bats third, and Juan Flores will be in the cleanup spot back of the plate. Batting fifth at first base for Tri-City is Ryan Nicholson. Right fielder Randy DeJesus at sixth. Batting seventh, the center fielder Anthony School. Shortstop David Mershon bats eighth. And batting ninth in left field is Aaron Grayberg. And the starting pitcher for Tri-City here tonight, right-hander Nate Snead. For the AquaSox, leading off center fielder Johnny Farmello, batting second. When the catching is Luke Stevenson. Shortstop Felton Celestin. He in his 23-game hitting streak, batting third. And in the cleanup spot at third base is Brandon Ike. Designated hitter Matthew Ellis bats fifth. Batting sixth for the AquaSox in right field, Carlos Jimenez. First baseman Luis Squeezebell hitting number 7. Batting eighth at second base is Carter DeRiggi, and left fielder Anthony D'Onofrio bats ninth. And on the mound at the outset for the AquaSox here on a rehab assignment, he will pitch 1 inning. Left-hander Gabe Spire. That'll do it this edition of the Tulalip Resort and Casino pregame show. Stay with us. We'll have the AquaSox and Dust Devils coming up live from Everett Memorial Stadium right after this.
You've been listening to the AquaSox pregame show, presented by Tulalip Resort Casino. Stay tuned. Everett AquaSox baseball is coming up next on Everett's greatest hits, KRKO.
A burst pipe at 3 a.m. is a bad way to start the day. A cold shower in November isn't invigorating. So before you start freaking, call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is just one call away 24 hours a day. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net. When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do 2 things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Celebrate Memorial Day with a picnic and baseball. Sunday, May 24th, the AquaSox take on the Tri-City Dust Devils at 4:05 p.m. Before the game, enjoy a tasty picnic with hot dogs, burgers, street corn salad, chips, and soda. The picnic and game package is $32. If you already have your game tickets, enjoy the picnic for just $19. Go to aquasox.com for all the details. Space is limited. We're celebrating Memorial Day the day before. Come for the picnic. Stay for the baseball. Hey, baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more.
Licensed electricians needed. Join IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, today. Earn over $100,000 a year, which includes medical, dental, and vision for the whole family. Plus, IBEW has the best retirement package in the industry. Varying levels of experience are required. There are opportunities available for those who don't even have a license. Apply in person today. Visit the website IBEW191.com for the location near you. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 191, connecting you with our community.
The following is a sports exclusive of Everett's greatest hits, KRKO, 1380 AM, FM 95.3, and the KRKO app. This is KRKO Everett. The Everett AquaSox are on the air. IBEW NECA AquaSox Baseball is powered by the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW Local 191, and by the National Electrical Contractors Association, Cascade Chapter NECA. AquaSox Baseball is also presented by the Tulalip Resort and Casino, Sound Transit, Beacon Plumbing, Visa Credit Union, and by your Northwest Chevy dealers. Now, let's go live to the ballpark on Everett's greatest hits, KRKO. Here's the radio voice of the AquaSox, Pat Dillon. You're listening to AquaSox Baseball on Everett's greatest hits.
Our national anthem here at Everett Memorial Stadium. Welcome back to Everett AquaSox Baseball for your enjoyment. Here coming to you on AM 1380 and FM 95.3 KRKO. Also on MLB TV, the MILB app, and Valley Sports Live. And the AquaSox have taken the field. We will set them for you defensively. At first is Luis Suizfeld. At second, Carter Duriggi. Felton Celestin is the shortstop, and Brandon Ike over at third base. The outfield of Anthony D'Onofrio in left. Johnny Farmello is in center. Carlos Jimenez around at right. And the AquaSox starting battery here tonight. Back at the plate is Luke Stevenson, and on the mound making a one-inning rehab assignment is left-hander Gabe Spire. And our starting battery brought to you by Pacific Power Batteries. They have 7 locations throughout the region, including their flagship store, located just a home run away at 3729 Broadway in downtown Everett. Pacific Power Batteries, batteries for everything. So left-hander Gabe Spire, again, he's expected to throw 1 inning. And so he began this season out of the gate very well with a 2.92 ERA through his first 15 appearances in the big leagues with Seattle. He was placed on the 15-day injured list back on May 3rd with some shoulder inflammation. Spire turned 31 back in April. He was born in Santa Barbara, California. He's the nephew of former big league all-star shortstop Chris Spire and the cousin of former major league relief pitcher Justin Spire. And we were told that a member of the Spire family has either pitched or played in the major leagues for 6 consecutive decades, spanning from the 1970s through the 2020s. And Spire in Santa Barbara, he attended Dos Pueblos High School, and he developed into a highly regarded two-way player. He had committed to play baseball at UC Santa Barbara, where his uncle Chris had played collegiately, but things changed when the Red Sox took him in the 19th round back in 2013. And since then, he has had a long road to the show, a very successful career that started off with the Mariners in 2023. He'll go to work on Caleb Bartolero as we are set to get underway. And Spire ready and delivers the pitch. Swung on a fly ball deep right center. Back goes Farmello. He's at the wall. He looks up. It's gone. First pitch of the game. Caleb Bartolero hits a home run to right center, and it's 1-0 Dust Devils. Bartolero, who had 2 hits last night, that's his 4th home run of the year. He got a fastball that was right down the middle, about just above the belt, and he took it out of here to right center field. One pitch, and it's 1-0, and here is second baseman Johan Macias, switch hitter batting right-handed. Spire delivers a sinker inside for ball 1. Sam Harris is calling balls and strikes for the Northwest League. Richie Arredondo is on the base paths. Lights are on here at the outset. And Gabe Spire, his 1-0 pitch. That's a breaking ball low and inside. Ball 2. 2-0 to Johan Macias. 2 out of 5 at RBI last night. Macias hitting at .225. Has a home run, 13 RBI. And Spire, his 2-0 pitch. Swung on. That's popped up foul. Out of play off to the right. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gabe Spire, as a minor leaguer, he was traded 4 separate times before he even got to the big leagues. Finally got there with the Kansas City Royals in 2019. There's a 2-1 pitch, and Macias lines one to left. There's another base hit. Over to cut it off is Anthony D'Onofrio. 96-mile-an-hour sinker, it looked like. There was weight on it in his hands, but Macias able to turn on it, and he kept it fair. So here at the outset, Caleb Bartolero hits the game's first pitch up into the screen in right center field for a home run. And Johan Macias on 2-1, a base hit to left. And at first, still nobody out, and designated hitter Matt Kootenai steps in. Left-on-left matchup. The pitch is a sinker for a strike across the inside. 0-1. Dave Spire, a 4-seam fastball, the 2-seam sinker. Both pitches sit in the 95 to 96 range, they tell us. He also throws a slider. At a strike 1 pitch, there's a slider outside. That got away, and Macias is heading down to second base. That'll be a pass ball charged to Luke Stevenson. So right away, Macias is in scoring position. 1 ball and 1 strike to Matt Kootenai. He's sitting at 311 with 4 home runs, 15 RBI. Spire kicks and fires, and there's a strike. A fastball across the inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. James Spire, drafted by the Red Sox in December 2014. He was traded by Boston to Detroit in a package for pitcher Rick Porcello. A 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Went up the ladder on Kootenai and struck him out. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That's the first out of the inning. And catcher Juan Flores is coming up. Spire in November 2015, he was traded by Detroit to Atlanta in exchange for outfielder Cameron Maben. And then a little over a year later, in December 2015, he was traded just weeks later by Atlanta to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch to Flores. Swung on. That's hammered to deep left field. Back goes D'Onofrio. He will turn. It's another home run. Juan Flores. A 2-run home run to left. And it's 3-0 in favor of Tri-City. And that came on the first pitch. A slider right down the middle. Flores picks up his 6th home run. So the home run by Bartolero, the base hit to left by Macias, goes to second on a pass ball. And then with 1 out, Flores hammers one up into the net in left field. And here is Ryan Nicholson, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle, right to the shortstop, Felton Celestin. His throw to first is in time, and that is the second out. So 2 outs, 3 in. And Tri-City has a 3-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning. And right fielder Randy DeJesus is the batter. Speaking of home runs, DeJesus hit 1 last night. Us Devils had 3 home runs. 2 by Anthony School, who's the on-deck hitter here, and 1 by DeJesus. And Randy takes a strike across the outside of 1-1. DeJesus led the way last night, 3 for 5. Scored 3 runs, had the double and a solo home run. He has hit modestly in 4 straight. And Spire's pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Spire very carefully plants his left foot on the first base side of the rubber. The outfield around towards right center. Had a 2-strike pitch to Randy DeJesus. That's a little bit high or outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Anthony School swinging his weighted bat in the on-deck area. Spire is stretch, and Gabe comes Pligford, 1-2, a wave and a miss, and DeJesus strikes out. That's the inning. And that is it for Gabe Spire. From what we were told, he was scheduled to go just 1 inning. He allows 3 runs on 3 hits, a couple of home runs, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning here in Everett. It's Tri-City 3, the AquaSox coming up.
We all love road trips. And every trip comes with that inner voice reminding you to do the right thing. That empty cup, it goes in a litter bag, not out the window. That stuff you're hauling in your truck bed, secure it with straps or a cargo net before you drive. Listen to your conscience. Together, we keep Washington litter-free.
Everybody knows you shouldn't retire until you're 65.
Buying a house? 20% down or nothing, bud. It's easy. Put your money into savings and never touch it.
There's a lot of questionable money advice out there. For financial knowledge that can help you reach your version of success, come to Gisa Credit Union. We can walk you through everything you need to feel confident about your finances. There's a healthier approach to money. Find it at Gisa Credit Union. Gisa is an equal opportunity lender.
Hey, baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net. For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Johnny Faramello, first ball swinging, just hit a big bouncer to Johan Macias, played a nice short hop and throws out Johnny one away here in the bottom half of the first inning, and Tri-City out to a 3-0 lead. Dust Devils last night scored early and often. They had a 1-0 lead after half an inning. They led it 4-0 after an inning and a half last night. One out for Luke Stevenson, left-handed batter. The pitch, a fastball in there for a strike 0-1. 3 runs for the Dust Devils on 3 base hits. Here's the pitch of the way. Stevenson, a drive to right field down the line. It's a foul ball. Had plenty of distance and got up near the back fence up on the home run porch. 2 strikes to Luke Stevenson. Luke over 2, though he walked last night. Had a sac fly RBI, a 2-strike pitch to Stevenson, swing and a miss. And Luke is quickly dispatched on strikes. 2 up, 2 down for a strikeout for right-hander Nate Snead. And shortstop Feldman Celestin is coming up. So Celestin on this current hitting streak after we got past about 16 or 17 games. He has been able to extend it in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. That's a breaking ball low and inside for ball 1. Celestin a 23-game hitting streak. Over the streak, hitting almost .450. And Snead is 1-0 pitch to Feldman Celestin. Swinging a ground ball hit to second, right to Macias. He has it and throws out Celestin, and that will retire the side. Frogs set down in order at the end of 1, 3-0 Tri-City.
As long as there have been kids in baseball, there has been... And for over 40 years, Glass by Lund has been there to pick up the pieces with high-quality service and installation. But Glass by Lund is much more than windows. Mirrors, shower doors, new screens, and tabletop glass are all done with a superior selection of the leading brands. For commercial or residential service in Snohomish County, stop by Glass by Lund showroom just south of Frontier Village in Lake Stevens, or online at glassbylund.com.
Brenda Cook here from Pacific Copy and Printing in Everett. We've been serving Snohomish and surrounding counties for over 38 years. Many customers have been with us for years because of our competitive pricing and outstanding service. We do business cards, banners, posters, signs, brochures, and so much more. We'll give you a free competitive analysis of all your printing needs to save you time and money. We are proud sponsors of our local sports teams and community events. We're at 35th and Broadway in Everett and online at packcopy.com. Pacific Copy and Printing. We do the work, you take the credit.
With summer weather calling you outdoors, it's time to make sure your feet are ready for every adventure. At Althea's Footwear Solutions, you'll find walking, running, and hiking shoes, sized and customized just for you. Choose from top performance brands like Hoka, Ultra, Brooks, and Merrell, all in stock right here in the Everett store. Althea's expert shoe fitters and certified podorthists will make sure you get the right shoe and the right fit every time. Don't get sidelined this season by foot pain from the wrong shoes. Visit Althea's Footwear Solutions, where your foot health gets serious attention in style.
Totally rad and totally Snohomish PUD. Slash energy costs and upgrade your crib with rebates on windows, insulation, heat pumps, water heaters, smart thermostats, and so much more. Since 1980, Snohomish PUD has been stoked to help customers save energy and money. Discover rebates and no-cost energy tips at snowpud.com/rebates.
Anthony School leads off the second for Tri-City. He takes the first pitch from right-hander Adam Meyer, too far inside for ball 1. 3-0. Dust Devils lead it. Got a leadoff home run from Caleb Bartolero to start the game. Then a 2-run home run by Juan Flores. There's a 1-0 pitch to School. That's all the way to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes. Anthony School, David Mershon, and Aaron Graber coming through for Tri-City here in the top half of the second inning. Trying to line up Gabe Spire, 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned, no walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. And he threw 15 pitches, 11 for strikes. There is ball 3 to Anthony School, 3-0. School 2 out of 4 yesterday with a couple of home runs. 3-0 pitch to him. That is in there for a strike about the letters. 3 balls, 1 strike. Right-hander Adam Meyer, minor league free agent signee this year. Came up originally in the Atlanta Braves system. A 3-1 pitch to Anthony School. Swing and a foul tip. Ball is held into the catcher's mitt of Luke Stevenson. 3-2 to Anthony School. Adam Meyer from North Vancouver, BC. And here's a payoff pitch to Anthony School. That's a breaking ball. Strike 3 called. A curve right over the outside part of the plate, and it was down in the zone as well. So School left frozen, waiting at the station platform. 1 away. And shortstop David Mershon is coming up. Mershon, the batter, and the on-deck hitter Aaron Grayberg were just added to the Tri-City roster before this series. And they pitched to Mershon. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. So for both these fellas, it'll be their first plate appearances for their new teams. Mershon, an 18th rounder 2 years ago out of Mississippi State, and a strike 1 pitch to him. That is at his feet inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And David Mershon has a birthday coming up. He'll be 23 on Sunday. Came to the Dust Devils after a stop in the Arizona Complex League. 1-1 pitch to David Mershon, swinging a big bouncer to first. It's going to be picked there by Dorighi, and over to cover the bag is Adam Meyer, the unusual 4-1 putout. That was bounced to first. That was a very wise decision by Luis Suizbel. They'll show it again on MLB TV. Just let it go by and right to Dorighi, and that was not an easy play as Dorighi hits the moving target. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second. 3-0 Tri-City leads it. And left fielder Aaron Grayberg is the batter. Grayberg, a big fella, listed at 6'3", 220. The pitch from from Meyer is inside, ball 1. Aaron Grayberg played his college baseball at the University of Delaware. Began his pro career in the Arizona Complex League. The 1-0 pitch swung on. That's ripped to center. Back goes Farmello. He will turn and watch this get out of here. It's another home run. 3rd home run in an inning and 2/3 for Tri-City as Aaron Grayberg goes deep. And his first Tri-City at bat. And it's 4-0 Dust Devils. So on a 1-0 pitch, looked like he hit a slider. And it was just high enough to clear the batter's eye in dead center field. Then we'll head back to the top of the order, and third baseman Caleb Bartolero. And Adam Meyer ready delivers to Bartolero. A little bit low outside for ball 1. Adam Meyer, his fastball sits in the low 90s. Throws a sinker, a sweeper, as a changeup, and he told us last week he also throws a cut fastball. There's a strike across the inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him working on 6 days rest and coming off far and away his best outing of the season. A 1-1 pitch to Bartolero inside, and it hit him. So Bartolero hit by a pitch. And he'll head down to first base. 1 in on the Aaron Grayberg home run to center. All this happening after 2 outs and nobody on. Bartolero hit by a pitch, and second baseman Johan Macias is coming up. And Macias, who had the base hit batting right-handed in the first inning, turns around at bat left-handed against Adam Meyer. He kicks and fires the pitch. A slider spike across the inside, 0-1. Meyer last time out, pitching in his hometown of Vancouver. 5 shutout innings, 1 hit, didn't walk anybody. Struck out 5, threw 69 pitches. Here's a strike 1 pitch that is in there for another strike. Another sinker. came right in underneath the hands of Johan Macias. Shadows stretching across the field of play. Infield is swung around to the right as Macias waits, and a 2-strike pitch from Adam Meyer. That's a breaking ball low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Meyer entering play, a record of 1-0, a 4.29 ERA. And a 1-2 pitch to Johan Macias. Swung on a high fly ball into deep right field. Jimenez going back to the fence, and that is gone. That is the 4th home run hit by Tri-City in an inning and 2/3. And they have just opened it up to 6-0 here in the second. And 3 home runs last night. They have 4 already tonight. And Brian Paul, AquaSox pitching coach, going to go out and talk to Adam Meyer. And that looked like a curveball. It was up a little bit, and Macias didn't miss it. And up and down this Tri-City batting order tonight in the early going, and really in this series, Dust Devils hitters are not missing too many. So here in the inning, Anthony School took strike 3 call. David Mershon bounced out to Deriggi at second. Graber homered to center. Martellero, who had homered in the first, was hit by a pitch. And then Macias hit a 2-run home run to right. And here is Matt Kootenai. Struck out against Gabe Spire back in the first inning. 6-0 Dust Devils. And Myers starts his motion, and the pitch to Kootenai is a strike across the inside, 0-1. Adam Meyer had allowed just 2 home runs in his first 6 outings, totaling 21 innings. There's a strike 1 pitch, swinging a bouncing ball foul off to the right, 2 strikes. And Matt Kootenai. Kootenai 1 out of 4 last night. He was 4 out of 18 last week. And the Dust Devils' top series at home against Eugene. Here's a 2-strike pitch to Matt Kootenai. That's swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll do it for the Dust Devils here in the second, but they get 3 more runs on 2 more hits, both of them home runs. And our score at the end of an inning and a half, it is Tri-City 6, the AquaSox nothing.
Pack up because Chevy SUVs have the capability to take you to some incredible places, like an adventure in the middle of in the Equinox Active, an SUV that will help you get away with confidence, or head off for a night in Chevy Traverse with all the tech you need to stay connected, while the undeniable value of Chevy Trax will keep you moving from here to over here to way over here. Get to all the places you want to be with Chevy SUVs. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Not that long ago, you knew your customers by their name, closed deals with a handshake, and your promise meant everything. These days, the technology has changed, but the values are still the same at Screen Printing Northwest. Whether you're getting shirts for your event, embroidered uniforms for your business, or custom hats for a sports team, Screen Printing Northwest wants to earn your business. Reliable, seamless, human. ScreenPrintingNW.com, the premier decorator.
Hey, this is Clay with Erickson Furniture. We are and have been proud sponsors of the Northwest League champion Everett AquaSox. We are a family-owned and operated furniture store celebrating our 114th anniversary right here in Everett. If you're looking for some new quality furniture or mattresses, please stop into our beautiful showroom. We have free designer assistance to help you with your shopping needs. Erickson Furniture, located at 2015 Broadway in North Everett. We would love to help you turn your house into your home. Go AquaSox.
Are you looking for a career that can provide you with a higher standard of living? Connect with the IBEW, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, today. The IBEW, in cooperation with NECA, the National Electrical Contractors Association, can help you establish a career in the electrical construction industry. Get on-the-job training, earn excellent wages while going to school. Have a say in what happens with your future. Visit IBEW191.com to find out how you can connect with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today.
Brendan Ike takes a strike, 0-1 as we start the last of the second. It is 6-0 in favor of Tri-City. Ike, Matthew Ellis, and Carlos Jimenez to face Nate Snead. There's a ground ball back up the middle into center field for a base hit, and Ike is aboard. Brandon Ike, a leadoff single. Ike had that 12-game hitting streak snapped in Game 1 of the doubleheader in Vancouver on Saturday. He's now hitting 4 straight since then. And at first, in Matthew Ellis, the designated hitter, steps in against right-hander Nate Snead. A stretch pitch on the way to Ellis. That is a strike across the outside 0-1. Nate Snead, his last time out, pitched very well. Turned in his second straight quality start, went 6 innings and allowed just 1 run at home against the Eugene Emeralds. Here's a strike 1 pitch from Nate Snead. It's a strike called across the outside 0-2. Snead's season highlight, though, he turned in the 6 perfect innings at Spokane on May 7th. Retired all 18 batters he faced, struck out 6 of them while throwing just 58 pitches. Here's a 2-strike pitch. Fastball is high. One ball and 2 strikes. And even though Snead had thrown 83 pitches in his start against the AquaSox on April 30th, and his last time out, he threw exactly 83 pitches. 1-2 pitch. Fastball, that's off the plate inside ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But by rule for Snead, when he went out, it's either 80 pitches or 6 innings, whichever comes first. There's a 2-2 pitch. That's lined on one bounce to second. Nice pickup by Macias. Second one. Throw back to first in time for a double play. Oh, what a tremendous play by Dust Devils second baseman Johan Macias. Went ranging way to his left. Kind of made a sliding stop. Popped up and turned that into 2. So 2 outs and nobody on. And right fielder Carlos Jimenez is coming up to face right-hander Nate Snead, and he's ready and delivers a fastball strike across the outside 0-1. So we were told, of course, Snead in that start at Spokane at Detroit, just 58 pitches, wanted to stay in the game after retiring all 18 batters he faced. There's a fastball for a strike, 0-2. But he came out, and he'll always have that experience to remember. A 2-strike pitch, swinging at foul fly out of play off to the left. 2 strikes to count. Nate Snead, he came into the season with prospect status. Baseball America has him as the Angels' number 19 prospect. 2-strike pitch, that's slapped in front of the plate. Rolls out to Snead, has it. His throw to first is in time. And the AquaSox are turned away here in the second inning. 1 base hit thanks to double play. Nobody left. We'll go to the third. 6-0. Tri-City.
Your garage door is likely the biggest moving object in your home. Most of the time you take it for granted. That is until it breaks. When that happens, call Overhead Door of Everett. They've been repairing and replacing garage doors since 1964. Before you get stuck in your garage, call Overhead Door. Mention this ad and get a tune-up for just $89.50 or 10% off your new door or opener purchase. Overhead Door of Everett's been family-owned and operated for 54 years. Visit them online at overheaddoorofeverett.com before you get stuck in your garage.
What do you like about KRKO?
They play all the hits from all the years, and if you like to sing, listen to KRKO.
And don't forget our free phone app.
I happened to be in Marysville for an appointment one day, and I switched through the channels and found you guys, and now I have the app, and I listen to your app every day.
Thanks for listening, and we'll keep Everett's greatest hits rolling on KRKO. Play ball!
Baseball in that starting battery lineup. If you know baseball, then you know, wait for it, just like you'll have with one of our starting batteries. Turn the key and wait for it, vroom. Okay, so that's a bit of a 7th inning stretch, but at Pacific Power Batteries, we'll throw no curveballs at you about what's best for your team. We'll keep the puns to a minimum and solid battery advice ready for you at any of our 8 retail stores. So next time you need any battery, wait for it, you'll have a home run at Pacific Power Batteries.
Tulalip and the Q are rolling out $200,000 in Mercedes-made drawings. Stop by Fridays and Sundays for instant prizes, plus a chance for big cash and free play. Cruise back in for the grand prize drawings and drive off in a brand new Benz. Play with your One Club card to earn entries. Not a member yet? Sign up for your chance to win up to $1,000. Find all the details at everythingtulalip.com.
Juan Flores leads off the third inning for Tri-City. Takes a strike from Adam Meyer. It'll be Flores, Nicholson, and DeJesus, 4, 5, and 6 against Meyer here in the third. 6-0. Tri-City leads it in a strike one pitch. Swung on. That's hit high and deep to center. Back goes Farmello. He'll turn. It's gone. It's another home run for Flores. His second home run of the game. That is the 5th home run for Tri-City in 2+ innings in this game, and they lead it 7-0. Flores back in the first, hit his 6th. That's number 7. There they got a fastball bottom of the zone and a rising liner over the batter's eye in dead center field. Here is Ryan Nicholson. And the pitch on the way. That's a little bit inside for ball 1. Nicholson bounced out to Felton Celestin at shortstop back in the first inning. And a 1-0 pitch to Ryan Nicholson. Swung on. That's hit in the air to dead center field. Back goes Farmello. He's going to turn. That's off the top of the wall. And here goes Nicholson into second with a standing double. Already 7 hits for Tri-City. Nicholson in scoring position, and Randy DeJesus is coming up. Well, if you joined us late, Tri-City 3 runs in the top of the first against big leaguer Gabe Spire here on a rehab assignment. Caleb Bartolero led off the game with a home run to right center. Johan Macias a base hit, then 1 out later. Juan Flores hit a 2-run home run. Here's a breaking ball to DeJesus inside for ball 1. That was it for Spire, and that was a plan for him all along, just to pitch the 1 inning. Adam Meyer then came on. Had 2 quick outs in the second, then gave up a home run to center field to Aaron Graber. And after he hit Caleb Bartolero, Johan Macias hit a 2-run home run to right field. And now here to start the third, Flores hits a solo home run to center, and here's a swing and a foul fly out of play off to the right. Strike 1 to Randy DeJesus. And then Ryan Nicholson, a long double high off the wall in center field. Takes his lead off the bag at second. And Adam Meyer, his 1-1 pitch to Randy DeJesus is outside with a slider, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Adam Meyer spent his second pro season last year with the High A Rome Ball Club in the Atlanta Braves system. Here's a 2-hopper hit to Celestin at shortstop, and he throws out DeJesus for the first out of the inning. 1 away, holding at second is Ryan Nicholson. 7-0 Tri-City. And center fielder Anthony School is coming up. School took strike 3 called on a $1 million breaking pitch thrown to him by Adam Meyer back in the second inning, leading off. Meyer out of his stretch, looks back at second base, and the pitch, a check swing in there for a strike. 0-1 to Anthony School out of La Habana, Cuba, entering play here tonight, hitting at .269. Hit his 8th and 9th home runs of the year here last night. His 22 runs batted in. And a strike 1 pitch to School. Swung on, popped him up. Foul territory, third base side. Ike over near the third base gate. We'll watch that get back out of play. 2 strikes to Anthony School. Had a nice season with Tri-City last year. Had 13 home runs and hit .260. 2 years ago, he began the season as the number 26 prospect in the Angels system. That was according to Baseball America. And he spent the entire year 2 years ago in the California League with Inland Empire. They're at a 2-strike pitch from Adam Meyer. A swing and a miss. That was a changeup. Got away momentarily from Stevenson, who records the out at first base. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout. 2 outs. Third strikeout for Adam Meyer. And shortstop David Hershon is coming up. Hershon hit that bouncer that Luis Sweesbell let go by to Carter DeRiggi in the second inning. And it was Adam Meyer coming over to cover the bag on the 4-1 put out. Pitch to Mershon. That's a ground ball to first. Right to Sweesbell. He waves off. Meyer does it himself. And that's that. Now just the one run here in the third inning. A leadoff home run to center field by Juan Flores. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left. And at the end of 2.5, Tri-City 7. The AquaSox nothing.
Pack up because Chevy SUVs have the capability to take you to some incredible places, like an adventure in the middle of in the Equinox Active, an SUV that will help you get away with confidence, or head off for a night in Chevy Traverse with all the tech you need to stay connected, while the undeniable value of Chevy Trax will keep you moving from here to over here to way over here. Get to all the places you want to be with Chevy SUVs.
See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Hey Everett, you love cheering on your defending Northwest League champion Everett AquaSox. But what do you do between innings? Head over to Bricks and Minifigs South Everett. We've got new and used Lego sets, minifigures, and those rare finds you didn't even know you needed. Swing by 1203 Southeast Everett Mallway to check us out. Open 7 days a week. Bricks and Minifigs South Everett, where Everett builds champions.
Hey baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more.
Traffic backups are inconvenient, but if your pipes are backing up at home, that's bad. There's only one cure for this pesky problem: the experts at Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Septic, and Mechanical. Trust them to clear your clogs. Stop freaking and call Beacon. 1-800-FREAKIN. For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Luis Sweesbell takes a sinker for a strike, 0-1 from right-hander Nate Snead as we start the last of the third inning. 7-0 Tri-City leads it. Pitch, swinging a drive foul, deep down the right field side. It's over the white picnic tent. 2 strikes. It'll be Sweesbell, Carter DeRiggi, and Anthony D'Onofrio 7, 8, and 9 against right-hander Nate Snead. And a 2-strike pitch. That's low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Luis Sweesbell. Right-hander Nate Snead, he started off in college at Wichita State before he transferred to Tennessee. 1-2 pitch. That's a ground ball fair. Backhanded nicely behind the bag at first by Nicholson. He pops to his feet and takes it to the bag. 3 unassisted, 1 away. Here with the AquaSox, last of the third. 7-0 Dust Devils lead the Frogs. And second baseman Carter DeRiggi is coming up. Nate Snead, when he was at Tennessee, became a key figure in their 2024 national championship run. Here's DeRiggi, 0 for 4 last night. Left-handed batter, pitch to him, fastball right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Snead, 3 years ago, Wichita State made 24 appearances as a freshman, and then was a dominant reliever 2 years ago at Tennessee. Here comes a strike 1 pitch to Carter DeRiggi. That is a check swing. Did it go? Yes, he went around, says the base umpire. Richie Arredondo, 2 strikes. Nate Snead 2 years ago at Tennessee earned the save in the second to last game of the College World Series and got a hold in the title clinching game. There's a swing and a miss. Ball got away from Flores, records the out at first. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout. Snead so far has faced the minimum. He has allowed 1 base runner on the Brandon Ike single to center to start the bottom of the second inning. And he has retired everybody else. He got a nicely initiated and turned double play. on the ball hit by Matthew Ellis in that second inning. So 2 outs. And here is left fielder Anthony D'Onofrio. And the pitch from Snead is a sinker swung on and hit foul at home plate. Strike 1 to count. And Snead, a very nice pitching repertoire. He has kind of a slingy delivery from kind of a low 3/4 arm slot. And that fastball is legit. Here's a strike 1 pitch. That is fouled away off to the left. 2 strikes to count. Snead will throw his 2-seam sinker, they tell us, in the upper 90s. He's right around 95, 97. And he will hit triple digits. Here's a 2-strike pitch to the waist. Swinging a ground ball wide at first. Right to Nicholson. He will take it to the bag. And 3 up, 3 down for the Frogs here in the third. We will head to the fourth already. Still 7-0 Dust Devils.
A burst pipe at 3 a.m. is a bad way to start the day. A cold shower in November isn't invigorating. So before you start freaking, call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is just 1 call away 24 hours a day. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net. When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do 2 things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Great news from the Snohomish County Department of Emergency Management. FEMA assistance is now available for Snohomish County residents impacted by December's record flooding. Individuals and families with losses should first file claims with their insurance providers. After that, apply for federal assistance at disasterassistance.gov through the FEMA app or by calling 1-800-621-3362. Again, that number is 1-800-621-3362.
I was 17 and a fender bender and scared to death. Dad says, don't worry about it, son. Bob will take care of everything. So I'm thinking, who the heck's Bob? Turns out Bob's our Levitt Group Northwest insurance agent. He takes care of our home, cars, even the family business. See, Levitt Group works with most major insurance companies, getting you the best coverage and rates. I have my own family now, but I still call Bob. You should too at gocallbob.com. Gocallbob.com. Insurance the Northwest trusts. Get it at Levitt.
Pack up the... Because Chevy SUVs have the capability to take you to some incredible places, like an adventure in the middle of... In the Equinox Active, an SUV that will help you get away with confidence. Or head off for a night in the... In Chevy Traverse, with all the tech you need to stay connected. While the undeniable value of Chevy Trax will keep you moving from here to over here to way over here. Get to all the places you want to be with Chevy SUVs.
See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Number 9 hitter Aaron Graber, the left fielder, he takes all the way to the backstop, ball 1 as we start the top half of the 4th inning. And Tri-City doing tonight pretty much to the AquaSox what they did to them last night. They're up 7-0. Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's all the way to the backstop again off the catcher's mitt of Luke Stevenson. 2 balls, no strikes. They had a 6-0 lead after 2.5 last night. They have a 7-0 lead after 3 innings here tonight. Pitch all the way to Aaron Graber. He takes very high, ball 3, 3-0. So Graber on a 1-0 pitch homered out of here to center field. It was the 3rd of the 5 home runs already for Tri-City now through 3+ innings off AquaSox pitching. 3-0 pitch. That is very high, ball 4. And Meyer has walked his first batter. Meyer again, they've caught in relief of left-hander Gabe Spire here on a rehab assignment. Spire threw 15 pitches, 11 for strikes in the first inning, was charged with 3 runs on 3 hits and allowed 2 home runs. And one of them hit by the guy at the plate right now, Caleb Bartolero. The pitch from Myers, swinging a big bouncer to short. Charged by Celestin, going to go to the bag for 1. Throws on to first. Double play. And that's the leading candidate for tonight's Northwest Chevy Dealers defensive play of the game. And Celestin knew he had time just to take it to the bag himself. A 6-3 double play. 2 outs and nobody on. And here is Johan Macias, hit a 2-run home run his last time up in the second, and he takes a strike 0-1. Macias is 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored, and he has 2 RBI. And the strike 1 pitch to him. A little bit high or inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Anthony D'Onofrio in a few steps in left field. A 1-1 pitch to Macias. Breaking ball. That's grounded foul outside of first and down the right field side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Macias had just 1 other home run this year in 35 games. Shot one out of here to right field. Right up over the roll-up door. And Macias waits as Meyer picks out a sign from Luke Stevenson. And a right-hander's 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a bouncing ball back through the middle. Backhanded by Dorighi. Throws a 1-hopper to first, and it's in time. Nice play by Carter Dorighi to retire the side. Couple of nice defensive plays for the Frogs here in the 4th inning. No runs, no base hits, thanks to the double play. Nobody left. We will head to the last of the 4th here in Everett. It is Tri-City 7. The AquaSox nothing.
Licensed electricians needed. Join IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today. Earn over $100,000 a year, which includes medical, dental, and vision for the whole family. Plus, IBEW has the best retirement package in the industry. Varying levels of experience are required. There are opportunities available for those who don't even have a license. Apply in person today. Visit the website IBEW191.com for the location near you. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 191, connecting you with our community.
With summer weather calling you outdoors, it's time to make sure your feet are ready for every adventure. At Althea's Footwear Solutions, you'll find walking, running, and hiking shoes, sized and customized just for you. Choose from top performance brands like Hoka, Ultra, Brooks, and Merrell, all in stock right here in the Everett store. Althea's expert shoe fitters and certified podorthists will make sure you get the right shoe and the right fit every time. Don't get sidelined this season by foot pain from the wrong shoes. Visit Althea's Footwear Solutions, where your foot health gets serious attention in style.
Hey, baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more.
Love watching the future of baseball? With the Bally Sports Live app, you can stream every minor league baseball game and follow baseball's top prospects anytime, anywhere. Experience minor league baseball like never before. Dive in with real-time enhanced stats, track your favorite players, and play bingo along with every pitch. And the best part? It's completely free. Download the Bally Sports Live app on your phone or connected device to start watching now.
Johnny Farmello takes a strike 0-1, so we start the last of the 4th inning. 7-0 Dust Devils lead. It's strike 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Farmello. Top of the order. Farmello, Luke Stevenson, Feldman, Celestin. If anybody can support Brandon Ike here against hard throwing right-hander Nate Snead, and a 2-strike pitch. Ground ball back up the middle into right center field. A base hit for Farmello. And Johnny now has modestly hit in 4 straight. It's around a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and shoots it right back through the middle. So Johnny aboard at first. That's the second AquaSox base runner against Nate Snead. Brandon Ike had the base hit to center back at the second. Here is Luke Stevenson. Stevenson ripped one a long way but foul, and then wound up striking out of the first inning. Looks at a curveball for a strike 0-1. Nate Snead, of course, the big fastball. He has a good curveball. They told us it's been a very effective swing and miss pitch for him. There's a strike 1 pitch. Stevenson, a ground ball to first, right to Nicholson. Steps on the bag for 1. The throw to second is in time for the double play as Farmello is tagged out by the shortstop David Mershon. The 3-6 double play. Second double play turned in by Tri-City tonight. And Snead continues to face the minimum. And here is Feldon Celestin, grounded to second, his first time through in the first, and he swings and fouls one into it out of the catcher's mitt at Juan Flores, strike one. So Celestin in his first bid to extend his hitting streak in the first inning bounced out to Macias at second base. Switch hitter batting left-handed, strike one, pitch to him, breaking ball that is tapped foul straight back. 2 strikes to Feldon Celestin. Celestin hitting .346. He is the number 2 leading hitter in the league. Here's a 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Feldon Celestin. And a very nice series up north of the border against the Canadians. 8 out of 21 last week. A .381 clip. And a 1-2 pitch to Celestin. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And so go the AquaSox here in the fourth. Snead has faced the minimum through 4. He's allowed 2 hits, 2 total base runners. We'll head already to the top of the 5th inning here at Everett Memorial Stadium. Glad you're with us tonight. Tri-City 7, AquaSox nothing.
Bathfitter is celebrating over 42,000 installations in Western Washington. That's 42,000 bathrooms made safer, cleaner, and more stylish. And right now, we're giving up to $1,000 off your dream bath for a limited time. Custom fit tub and shower solutions are installed in as little as 1 day with complete removal of your old setup. Every installation is backed by a lifetime warranty for total peace of mind. Visit bathfitternw.com to schedule a free consultation. Hurry, this special offer won't last.
Fred Meyer always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Fred Meyer app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hey, this is Clay with Erickson Furniture. We are and have been proud sponsors of the Northwest League champion Everett AquaSox. We are a family-owned and operated furniture store celebrating our 114th anniversary right here in Everett. If you're looking for some new quality furniture or mattresses, please stop into our beautiful showroom. We have free designer assistance to help you with your shopping needs. Erickson Furniture, located at 2015 Broadway in North Everett. We would love to help you turn your house into your home. Go AquaSox!
Tulalip and the Q are rolling out $200,000 in Mercedes-made drawings. Stop by Fridays and Sundays for instant prizes, plus a chance for big cash and free play. Cruise back in for the grand prize drawings and drive off in a brand new Benz. Play with your One Club card to earn entries. Not a member yet? Sign up for your chance to win up to $1,000. Find all the details at everythingtulalip.com.
There we go to the 5th inning. First pitch from Meyer to Matt Kootenai goes all the way to the base of the screen. Ball 1 to Kootenai. 0 for 2, struck out twice against Spire in the first and against Meyer in the second. And a 1-0 pitch that's swung on and fouled at home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to Matt Kootenai. Kootenai 1, Flores, Ryan Nicholson. And if anybody reaches Randy DeJesus here in the top half of the 5th inning, 7 runs, 7 hits for the Dust Devils. 5 of those hits home runs. No runs, 2 hits for the AquaSox. And Feldon Celestin tonight 0 for 2 in his quest to extend his hitting streak. There is a 1-1 pitch to Matt Kootenai, swinging a bouncing ball foul off to the right. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kootenai a base hit last night, 1 out of 4. Hitting at .311. Started off this season in Double-A with the Rocket City Trash Pandas. 1-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Kootenai strikes out here, way out in front of a change. So 1 away. And Meyer picks up his 4th strikeout. Meyer now through 3 1/3 relief innings, the 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walk 1, struck out 4. And here is Juan Flores. who is homered in his first 2 at-bats here tonight, and the pitch is in there for strike 0-1. Flores entered the season as the Angels' number 18 prospect, according to Baseball America. MLB Pipeline had him at number 20. Strike 1 pitch, swinging a foul straight back. And that got right off the cable that supports the backstop screen. It had so much spin, it actually came back into the stands. 2 strikes to Juan Flores. And Meyer, an 0-2 pitch. That's a breaking ball, low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Juan Flores. Last year, he was one of the youngest players in the Northwest League. He turned 20 back in February. 1-2 pitch. That's fouled away on to the right. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Had 10 home runs for Tri-City last year. Hit .207. Didn't walk very much. And he still doesn't walk a whole lot, but more than he did last year. Walking right around 10% of the time. 1-2 pitch to Flores. Swung on. That's a drive up the alley, right center field. Jimenez going back, reaches up, can't get it. It's off the wall. There goes Flores on his way for 2. And he is in there with a standing double. Throw back the infield gets away, but quickly backed up by Brandon Ike. So Flores, 2 home runs and now a double. That is the 7th extra base hit for the Dust Devils in 4 1/3 innings. Flores at second, and first baseman Ryan Nicholson is coming up. Nicholson had the double high off the wall in center field back in the 3rd inning. And Adam Meyer, third base out of the rubber, looks back at second base, and the pitch to Nicholson, a curveball, is outside. Nicholson grounded to short in the first, and a double in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Now 2 for 7 in this series. And a 1-0 pitch to Nicholson, leans out of the way of a strike called across the inside corner, a changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Meyer, arms at his sides. Born in Vancouver, BC. Here comes a 1-2 pitch to Ryan Nicholson. Golfed that and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Meyer attended Carson Graham's secondary school, where he was named the BC Premier Baseball League top pitcher after posting a 0.24 ERA as a senior. A 1-2 pitch to Nicholson at his feet inside, ball 2. That was another changeup. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Meyer went on to pitch at the University of British Columbia. Started off as a 2-way player. He was a pitcher as well as an outfielder. And pitched just 19 innings before the 2020 season was canceled because of COVID. The pitch swung on, high fly ball, deep left field. D'Onofrio going back. He is at the wall, and this is gone. Would you believe another home run? Ryan Nicholson hits his 3rd home run. That is the 6th home run in 4 1/3 innings for Tri-City here tonight. And the Dust Devils have just opened it up to 9-0. And Nicholson, an opposite field home run. Takes it out of here to left field. Just did clear the wall. Here is Randy DeJesus. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, 0-1. And with 1 out, the double by Flores to right. And he scores on the Nicholson 2-run home run to left field. And the pitch, swinging a ground ball to hold it short. Back at it by Celestin. His throw to first is low, but it's scooped off the deck by Sweesfeld for the 2nd out. So 2 outs here in the 5th inning. 9-0 Dust Devils. Tri-City home runs from Caleb Bartolero. 2 from Juan Flores. Aaron Graber, Juan Macias, and now Ryan Nicholson. And the pitch to School. Swung on a drive to right field, but right at Jimenez there to make the catch. And that will retire the side. 2 more for Tri-City here in the 5th. 2 runs, 2 hits, nobody left. And at the end of 4.5 innings of play, we're halfway home here on Wednesday night. Glad you're still with us. We'll go to the bottom half of the 5th. It is Tri-City 9. The AquaSox nothing.
Hey, baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more. Celebrate Memorial Day with a picnic and baseball. Sunday, May 24th, the AquaSox take on the Tri-City Dust Devils at 4:05 p.m. Before the game, enjoy a tasty picnic with hot dogs, burgers, street corn salad, chips, and soda. The picnic and game package is $32. If you already have your game tickets, enjoy the picnic for just $19. Go to aquasox.com for all the details. Space is limited. We're celebrating Memorial Day the day before. Come for the picnic. Stay for the baseball.
Hey, AquaSox fans, whether you're looking for a first or second mortgage, a car loan, or a checking or savings account, Mountain Crest Credit Union has more choices and more options designed to move you and your family closer to your dreams. They offer competitive rates along with a helping hand for home improvement, new purchase, or refinance and equity loans. There's no limit to what's possible with Mountain Crest Credit Union. Find out more online at mountaincrestcu.com. All loans are based on credit approval, and Mountain Crest Credit Union is an equal housing lender.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net. For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Brandon Ike swings and pops one up near second base. The shortstop, David Mershon, there to make a catch. And there is one away for the AquaSox here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, trailing Tri-City 9-0. And designated hitter Matthew Ellis is coming up. Ellis, his first time through in the 2nd inning, hit into a 4-6-3 double play. That was right after Brandon Ike had the leadoff base hit. There's a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Each time the AquaSox have had a base hit, Ike the leadoff single in the 2nd, and Farmello the leadoff single in the 4th. The next batter has hit into a double play because they swing and a foul straight back, 0-2. Accordingly, Snead, who has pitched so very well tonight, has faced the minimum. And the way Snead is going, he will easily get through 6 innings tonight. Takes off a couple of signs from Flores. Now says okay. And an 0-2 pitch to Matthew Ellis. That's pounded foul through the first base coaching box and down the line. 2 strikes to Matthew Ellis. Ellis last week against the Canadians, 1 out of 11. 3 homers, 9 RBI. Looks at a breaking ball up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed Nate Snead from the state of Wisconsin. A 1-2 breaking ball, swing and a miss. And down on strikes is Matthew Ellis. 2 outs. That is only the 4th strikeout for Nate Snead. And he averages about a strikeout per inning, but with his repertoire and stuff, he's the kind of pitcher that gets you to get yourself out. Pitch to contact kind of guy. Pitch on the way to Carlos Jimenez is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Jimenez hit a weak comebacker back to Snead to end the 2nd inning. A strike 1 pitch to Jimenez, fouled away off to the left. Quickly 2 strikes. So Snead, the fastball, the curve. He told us he has effectively a 5-pitch mix. Includes a slider, has a cutter, and a changeup. And here's a bouncing ball hit to second. Macias has this. Throws out Jimenez, and the AquaSox are set down in short order here in the fifth. Snead has faced the minimum through 5. We'll head to the sixth. 9-0 Tri-City.
Imagine a different kind of mattress store. Instead of focusing on commission, we focus on you, making sure you get the best night's sleep possible. Our non-commissioned sleep experts have helping you find the bed of your dreams down to a science. Our wide range of mattresses and everyday low price guarantee give you options for every budget. Locally owned and operated, we carry quality brands you know and trust. Your life is better when you feel rested and ready to take on your day. Visit ESC Mattress Center in Everett today, and you too can sleep like the experts do.
It's back. The KRKO $10,000 Ultimate Backyard Makeover. Your chance to turn your backyard into a much more fun place to be. Check out this incredible package right now at KRKO.com. Thanks to our friends at Moon Construction, the Snohomish, Monroe, and Carnation Co-ops, and Wild Birds Unlimited, the home of Everett's greatest hits. KRKO.
Hey Everett, you love cheering on your defending Northwest League champion Everett AquaSox. But what do you do between innings? Head over to Bricks and Minifigs South Everett. We've got new and used Lego sets, minifigures, and those rare finds you didn't even know you needed. Swing by 1203 Southeast Everett Mallway to check us out. Open 7 days a week. Bricks and Minifigs South Everett, where Everett builds champions.
There's lots of sunken concrete out there, and most of it doesn't need to be replaced. I'm Bill Freeberg. My son Dave and I own 1866 Slabjack. We raise sunken concrete. If you have a settled sidewalk or uneven driveway, don't worry about the high cost of replacement. We can simply raise your concrete back to where it should be, leaving you a clean, level surface. Our process is quick and easy and a fraction of the cost of replacement. Give us a call.
1866 Slabjack, Slabjack.
David Bergeron, first ball swinging, fly ball to center fielder Johnny Farmello is there to make catch and quickly one away here in the top half of the sixth inning in this ball game that is moving along at light speed. Tri-City Dust Devils 9 runs, 9 hits. AquaSox no runs, 2 hits. And one reason we're moving along so fast is when Tri-City scores, they've been doing it almost exclusively with the long ball. Here's a breaking ball to Aaron Graber. He takes inside, 4-1. Of the 9 hits for Tri-City, 6 of them are home runs. And a 1-0 pitch on the way to Graber is low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And we were just told the 6 home runs tonight is the single game record for a Tri-City club in the high A era. So since the 2021 season, here's a 2-0 pitch that's slapped on the ground. It's a foul ball outside of third, backhanded by Brandon Ike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tri-City actually had a game here in Everett in 2019 as a short season A club in which they hit 7 home runs against the AquaSox. So yeah, tonight is not a record against an AquaSox club by a Tri-City club for home runs. Aaron Graber hitting out of the number 9 spot. Homer to center in the second and walk to lead off the 4th inning. And Adam Meyer rocks into his motion, and the right-hander's 2-1 pitch. That is a curveball, little high ball 3. 3-1 to Aaron Graber. Graber, his first action as a pro came in with the Trenton Thunder in the MLB Draft League. He takes inside ball 4 here. He'll head down to first base. 1 on, 1 out, 9-0 Dust Devils. Of course, on the other side, Tri-City right-hander Nate Snead has faced the minimum over the first 5 innings. Frogs have had 2 base runners on singles, and both have been snuffed out on the front end of double plays. Here's the pitch, swung on a drive to deep left center field by Bartolero, way back, and that is off the wall. So here goes Graber to third base. He's going to be held as the throw comes back to the infield. It's cut off, and Caleb Bartolero, another extra base hit For Tri-City, they have 9 extra base hits, the 6 home runs, and now 3 doubles. Cardellaro got that off the middle of the wall in left center field. So second and third with 1 out, and here is Johan Macias. Single to left, scored in the first, hit a 2-run home run in the second. And it was put out on a fine play by Carter DeReggie in the fourth. There's a ground ball hit to second. DeReggie has this, going to score a run. Carter's throw to first is in time for the second out. On the play, Graber is in to score from third to make it 10-0 Dust Devils. And Macias picks up his third RBI tonight. On the play to third goes Cardellaro. And here is Matt Kootenai, who has not joined the party. Here's the pitch to him. That's a breaking ball low and inside for ball 1. Kootenai 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far tonight. And now 1 out of 7 in the series. Left-handed batter opens up his stance. Adam Meyer kicks and fires 1-0. The pitch swung on a well-hit ball to deep left center field. Farmelo going back. He's near the 390 marker, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Well, another run for Tri-City here in the 6th inning. So far, the only inning they have not scored a run was the top half of the 4th. 1 run on 1 base hit and 1 man left. And at the end of 5.5, Dust Devils 10. The AquaSox nothing.
Oh, hi. You up for a refreshing break from your day with bubbly sparkling water? 8 flavors, no calories, no sweeteners, all smiles.
Popping like the top off a bottle and I ain't stopping yet. It's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start.
Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Do you want to elevate your career? Join Boeing in the greater Seattle area. Boeing is hiring people with fabrication, production, and maintenance experience to help build airplanes that connect the world. There are opportunities for mechanics, electricians, inspectors, painters, and more. Enjoy excellent benefits and a rewarding career. Apply today at Boeing.com/Seattle Jobs. That's Boeing.com/Seattle Jobs.
Totally rad and totally Snohomish PUD. Slash energy costs and upgrade your crib with rebates on windows, insulation, heat pumps, water heaters, smart thermostats, and so much more. Since 1980, Snohomish PUD has been stoked to help customers save energy and money. Discover rebates and no-cost energy tips at snowpud.com/rebates.
Why do so many Speedway Chevrolet customers travel there from all over the Puget Sound? Is it the selection, service, low overhead pricing, low pressure salespeople, great financing, or sales tax saving? It's all of them. As Speedway Chevrolet is driven to be the best. They actually make it possible to look forward to buying your next car or truck. It's why they always say, drive a little and save a lot. Just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Your hometown Chevy dealer. Speedway Chevrolet in Monroe.
Luis Weisbell takes a slider up high for ball 1 as we start the last of the 6th inning. Tri-City 10, the AquaSox nothing, and the next one a slider for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Luis Weisbell. Over third of the order due up for the Frogs here for the 6th. Weisbell, Carter DeReggie, and Anthony D'Onofrio, and Nate Snead. Running and fires 1-1. The pitch is swung on, popped up foul territory, third base side, and that will get back out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Weisbell. Luis grounded out to first baseman Ryan Nicholson, leading off the 3rd inning. And again, this 6th inning figures to be the final frame for Nate Snead. Curveball is pounded up the first base side, foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Snead threw 5 innings, the 2 hits, only 2 base runners he's allowed. Hasn't walked a soul. Struck out 4, just 46 pitches through 5 innings. And a 1-2 pitch swung on, that's popped up. Back of third, Cardellaro and Mershon. It's going to be Cardellaro, the third baseman, to make the catch. And there's 1 away here in the 6th inning, and second baseman Carter DeReggie is coming up. Action in the AquaSox bullpen. Right-hander Wyatt Lunsford Schenkman is warming up down the left field line. One out, here's DeRiggi, struck out swinging back in the third inning. And the pitch to him, swinging a bouncing ball foul off to the right. And a count, strike one. Nate Snead, when he was in high school, he attended South Milwaukee High School in South Milwaukee, Wisconsin. To the first perfect game in the history of that high school. There's a swing and a foul off the left, 2 strikes. They told us he struck out 14 of the 15 hitters. And he was named the Conference Player of the Year. First team All-Conference as a senior, then on to college baseball. A swing and a foul straight back. 0-2. Boy, Snead has been very impressive. The AquaSox had some success against him earlier this year, particularly first time he pitched here on April 18th. And Snead nods okay. Here's a 2-strike pitch. That's a curveball outside. 1 ball to 2 strikes. Snead's first outing for Tri-State on April 8th. He went 4 innings and was charged with 3 runs on 6 hits. There's a swing and a miss by DeRiggi, and Carter strikes out. Strikeout number 5 for Nate Snead. 2 outs. Snead has not even reached 60 pitches yet, and again, when he had the 6 perfect innings back on May 7th at Spokane, he threw just 58 pitches. And here's the pitch to D'Onofrio. That's a fastball for a strike across the inside, 0-1. And again, we were told as a rule, maybe it's for all the pitchers, but for Snead this season, it's 6 innings or 80 pitches. Here's a swing and a foul out of play off to the left. 2 strikes the count. Tri-City had right-hander Ryan Johnson last year, who pitched a 9-inning complete game. 2-strike pitch. That's a fastball up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, with the development of these players, one thing they want to make sure they do is keep everybody healthy. Here's a 1-2 pitch. D'Onofrio takes a breaking ball low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander Nate Snead, he has had all the answers tonight. What a fine performance. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a bouncing ball to first, right to Nicholson. He will take it to the bag. Snead, 2 base runners, 2 hits through 6 innings in which he faces the minimum and strikes out 5. And we unofficially have him at 59 pitches, 44 for strikes. Just got a big handshake from his manager, Dan Billardello. That will be it for Snead tonight. Nothing for the Frogs in the 6th inning. We shall head to the 7th. Tri-City leads it 10-0.
Are you looking for a career that can provide you with a higher standard of living? Connect with the IBEW, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, today. The IBEW, in cooperation with NECA, the National Electrical Contractors Association, can help you establish a career in the electrical construction industry. Get on-the-job training, earn excellent wages while going to school. Have a say in what happens with your future. Visit IBEW191.com to find out how you can connect with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today.
Turn up the music.
I love this music.
Music that picks you up.
Energizes you. Makes you want to get up and dance.
It's your workday great escape.
It's like taking a mental vacation.
Get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
And it's just an uplifting station to listen to. Absolutely.
Everett's greatest hits from KRKO.
Tulalip and the Q are rolling out $200,000 in Mercedes-made drawings. Stop by Fridays and Sundays for instant prizes, plus a chance for big cash and free play. Cruise back in for the grand prize drawings and drive off in a brand new Benz. Play with your One Club card to earn entries. Not a member yet? Sign up for your chance to win up to $1,000. Find all the details at everythingtulalip.com.
We all love road trips. And every trip comes with that inner voice reminding you to do the right thing. That empty cup, it goes in a litter bag, not out the window. That stuff you're hauling in your truck bed? Secure it with straps or a cargo net before you drive. Listen to your conscience. Together, we keep Washington litter-free.
New pitcher for the AquaSox is right-hander Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman. And ball 1 the count to Juan Flores. Next one to him is a breaking ball inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Tri-City leads the Frogs 10-0. And Lunsford-Shankman drops his hands and a 2-0 pitch that is pounded up the third base side foul. 2 balls to 1 strike. Final line on right-hander Adam Meyer goes 5 innings. Has 7 hits, 7 runs, all earned. Here's the pitch. Off-speed check swing. Did he go? Yes, he went around. As the base umpire Richie Arredondo on appeal. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Meyer walked 2. He struck out 4. And a 2-2 pitch to Flores. Swing and a foul. Straight back to the base of the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Juan Flores. Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman, a 2-0 record, 2.12 ERA. And his last time out was back on Sunday against the Canadians at Nat Bailey Stadium. 2-2 breaking ball is swung out and hit in the air to left center field. Johnny Farmello there to make the catch. And there's 1 away here in the 7th inning. And first baseman Ryan Nicholson is coming up. By the way, they told us Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman, so he and Tri-City starting shortstop tonight, David Mershon, they played college summer woodbat baseball together. Here's the pitch on the way. Fastball, that is, a strike across the outside, 0-1. They played together in 2023 at a club called the Ocean State Waves based out of South Kingstown, Rhode Island. Here's a strike 1 pitch. Nicholson, a swing and a miss. 0-2. Nicholson grounded to short in the first, doubled off the wall, high off the wall in center in the third, hit a 2-run home run the other way to left field back in the 5th, and the pitch is strike 3 called across the outside corner. 2 up and 2 down. The right-hander Wyatt Lunsford-Shankman here in the top half of the 7th inning. 10 runs, 10 hits for the Dust Devils. No runs, 2 hits for the AquaSox. And here is Randy DeJesus, 0 for 3. Struck out, grounded to short twice, and he takes low and outside for ball 1. DeJesus, 3 hits last night. He's hit in 4 straight. And a 1-0 pitch to Randy. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. AquaSox in their 7th inning will have the top of the order. Carmelo, Stevenson, and Celestin. And a 1-1 pitch. That's cut out and missed. 1-2. After Feldman, Celestin coming up at the bottom of the 7th. It might be his last opportunity to extend his hitting streak. 1-2 pitch to Jesus. Takes a breaking ball, it looked like. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Randy DeJesus turned 21 back in February from the Dominican Republic. A 2-2 pitch to him. Low and outside. At a full count. Left-hander Gabe Spire pitched the first inning on an injury rehab assignment. Dust Devils hit 2 home runs against him, took a 3-0 lead. Pitch, swing and a drive, deep left field, way back. Well, there's home run number 7. The 7th Dust Devils home run tonight. And for Randy DeJesus, that is his 6th of the year. And Tri-City has extended their lead to 11-0 here in the 7th. Randy hit a rising liner to right center last night. He got a pitch that was down, and he sent it up into the stratosphere. 7 home runs tonight through 6 2/3 innings. Here's the pitch to Anthony School. Line drive, 1 hopper into right field, a base hit. A dozen hits now for Tri-City. 2 outs, a run in. School at first. Anthony now is 1 out of 4 tonight. And shortstop David Mershon is coming up. So here's the matchup of a couple of guys who played in a College Wood Bat League 3 years ago. Wyatt Lunsford Schenkman and David Mershon. And the pitch on the way. That is a breaking ball for a strike. Mershon has grounded to second, grounded to first, fly to center, 0 for 3. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Had a strike 1 pitch to him. That's a cutter low. 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is left fielder Aaron Grayburn. AquaSox outfield straight away. The lights now just beginning to take effect. And a 1-1 pitch. That's pounded foul up the first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. In our ball game, time-wise, only about an hour and 25 minutes along, and we are already almost through the top half of the 7th. There is a 1-2 pitch to Mershon. That's outside ball 2. 2-2 to David Mershon. Again, an 18th rounder out of Mississippi State. Spent most of last season in Double-A at Rocket City after starting the year in the Arizona Complex League. Mershon waits, 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Bottom fell out of that. Mershon strikes out. A couple of strikeouts for Wyatt Lunsford Schenkman here in the 7th. But Tri-City, speaking of 7s, hit their 7th home run of the game. Randy DeJesus shot 1 out of here to left. 1 run, 2 hits, a man left. Dust Devils have only left 3 through 7. And the faithful here at Everett will stand for their 7th inning stretch. Our score at the end of 6.5 innings of play. It is Tri-City 11. The AquaSox nothing.
Fred Meyer always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Fred Meyer app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Celebrate Memorial Day with a picnic and baseball. Sunday, May 24th, the AquaSox take on the Tri-City Dust Devils at 4:05 p.m. Before the game, enjoy a tasty picnic with hot dogs, burgers, street corn salad, chips, and soda. The picnic and game package is $32. If you already have your game tickets, enjoy the picnic for just $19. Go to aquasox.com for all the details. Space is limited. We're celebrating Memorial Day the day before. Come for the picnic. Stay for the baseball.
Oh, hi. You up for a refreshing break from your day with bubbly sparkling water? 8 flavors, no calories, no sweeteners, all smiles.
Popping like the top off a bottle and I ain't stopping yet. It's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start.
Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Licensed electricians needed. Join IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today. Earn over $100,000 a year, which includes medical, dental, and vision for the whole family. Plus, IBEW has the best retirement package in the industry. Varying levels of experience are required. There are opportunities available for those who don't even have a license. Apply in person today. Visit the website IBEW191.com for the location near you. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 191, connecting you with our community.
Johnny Farmello fouls one away off to the left as we start the last of the 7th inning, and a new pitcher for Tri-City, right-hander Alex Martinez. And Martinez strike 1 pitch, that's low inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Farmello, Luke Stevenson, Felnitz, Celestin. If anybody reaches Brandon Ike here in the last of the 7th, it is 11-0 Dust Devils. A 1-1 pitch to Johnny Farmello, swinging a foul straight back and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 11 runs on 12 hits for the Dust Devils. No runs, 2 hits for the AquaSox. And the story tonight, home runs. 7 of them by the Tri-City Dust Devils. There's a 1-2 pitch to the way. That's line foul into the right field bleachers. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Johnny Farmello. Johnny 1 for 2, grounded to second in the first and singled to center back in the 4th inning. And he was erased on the front end of a double play, a 3-6 double play. Here's a fastball outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Right-hander Alex Martinez, 1-0 record, has an 8.24 ERA. And here he comes with a 2-2 pitch to Farmello. Breaking ball low and inside. 3-2 the count. Final line on Nate Snead. Boy, how good was he tonight? 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, faced the minimum, no walks, 5 strikeouts, 61 pitches, 50 for strikes. A 3-2 pitch to Farmello, swung on, popped him up. Foul territory, third base side, over to have a look is Bartolero, but that is back out of play. Still 3-2. Johnny Farmello swung it well in the Vancouver series. He had a 3-for-3 day in game 1 of the doubleheader on Saturday. Had 2 hits on Sunday, went 2 for 4 last night. And a payoff pitch to Johnny. Ground ball hit to second, right to Macias. He straightens up and throws him out. One away for the Frogs here with the 7th, and catcher Luke Stevenson is coming up. Well, the sleep experts at ESC Mattress Center in Everett guarantee they can find your perfect sleep solution to help you get the rest you need. Their non-commissioned sales staff will make it easy to find the right sleep system for you and to sleep like the experts do. ESC Mattress Center, they're right off Everett Mall Way near Outback Steakhouse. 1 out for Stevenson. He is 0 for 2. And Martinez, his pitch to Stevenson is a fastball high for ball 1. Outfield just about straight away. And a 1-0 pitch to Stevenson. That is very high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Alex Martinez, his last time out was last Friday at home against the Eugene Emeralds. Pitched a scoreless inning and allowed 2 base hits. And the 2-0 pitch fouled away off to the left. 2 balls and 1 strike, and the ball boy going to resupply home plate umpire Sam Harris. Luke Stevenson entering play here tonight, hitting at .260, 3 home runs and 21 driven in, and a 2-1 pitch on the way. That's a strike across the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's same 2 clubs tomorrow, 6:50 pregame, 7:05 first pitch. Right-hander Chase Centala will get the start for the AquaSox. A 2-2 pitch to Stevenson, breaking ball low and inside. 3-2. So Martinez went to 3-2 on Farmello. It was a 8-pitch at bat. Johnny grounded out to second. Now 3-2 on Luke Stevenson. Infield swung around to the right. Here's a payoff pitch to Luke. That's high, ball 4. He walked him. Now Stevenson will head down to first base, and Sheldon Celestin is coming up. So again for Celestin, this might be his final chance to extend his hitting streak, which right now stands at 23 games. Grounded to second in the first, struck out his last time in the 4th. Both those at bats against right-hander Nate Snead. And the pitch, swing and a drive, right field, deep, way back. Hits off the base of the wall. Sheldon Celestin is hitting 24 consecutive games. He goes diving into second with a double. Boy, Celestin was all over that pitch and shot it right off the wall in right field. Now, the AquaSox have their 3rd hit, but Celestin now is 4 away from tying the longest consecutive game hitting streak in Northwest League history, which is 28. And here is Brandon Ike with runners on at second and third and one out. And the pitch. Fastball is outside for ball one. Ike singled to center, leading off the second inning, and popped up to shortstop his last time up, leading off the fifth. And the next one to him, a breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike, and now the AquaSox try to break up the shutout and get on the scoreboard here. Alex Martinez, a 1-1 pitch swung on. That's lifted in the air to right field. Deep enough to get a run home. There is DeJesus for the catch. Tag at third is Stevenson. Here he comes. He will score. Also advancing to third base is Celestin. And it's Tri-City 11, the AquaSox 1. So a sac fly to right by Ike gets Stevenson home. So the walk is cashed in. And the score is set up by the Celestin double to right. And here is Matthew Ellis. Ellis 0 for 2, and the pitch to him is right across the outside 0-1. Ellis hit into a double play in the second inning. He struck out his last time up in the fifth. Matthew Ellis. Big, strong, left-handed batter. Strike one pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone! Matthew Ellis, his 4th home run. That'll bring the crowd to life here in the 7th inning. A 2-run blast. It's now Tri-City 11 and the AquaSox 3. Turned on an inside pitch and just was able to keep it fair. Wrapped itself around a foul pole down the right field side. And here is Carlos Jimenez. Takes inside for ball one. Jimenez 0 for 2, hit back to the pitcher and grounded to second. 0 for 2, and a 1-0 pitch to him. That's a little bit high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. For Alex Martinez, that's only the 3rd home run he has allowed this season. And now a 2-0 pitch to Jimenez. That's a strike across the outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck is Luis Sweesbell. And Martinez is stretch. A 2-1 to Jimenez. Left-handed batter slaps it foul out of play off to the left. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carlos Jimenez has a modest little 9-game on-base streak on the line here tonight. And Martinez cranked it on the rubber, leans in for his sign. Hunt from the high set is 2-2 pitch to Carlos Jimenez, fouled straight back. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Carlos Jimenez, who continues to lead the ball club at RBI with 29. He is second on the club with 31 walks. And here comes a 2-2 pitch to Carlos Jimenez. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll do it for the Frogs here in the 7th. But the AquaSox accomplish a couple of things. They scored 3 runs. And also, Felton Celestin extends his hitting streak to 24 consecutive games with a double to right. 3 runs on 2 base hits. And nobody left. We'll head to the 8th. Tri-City 11, the AquaSox 3.
Traffic backups are inconvenient, but if your pipes are backing up at home, that's bad. There's only one cure for this pesky problem: the experts at Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Septic, and Mechanical. Trust them to clear your clogs. Stop freaking and call Beacon. 1-800-FREAKIN. For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Does a station that plays big hits by artists like the Eagles, CCR, the Doobie Brothers, Chicago sound good to you? And what if it plays lots of songs with very few commercials? That station is here in the North Sound, and you found it. KRKO at 1380 AM and Everett 95.3 FM, and anywhere on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Just go to krko.com and click on the Listen Live button.
Pack up though, because Chevy SUVs have the capability to take you to some incredible places, like an adventure in the middle of... In the Equinox Active, an SUV that will help you get away with confidence, or head off for a night in Chevy Traverse, with all the tech you need to stay connected, while the undeniable value of Chevy Trax will keep you moving from here to over here to way over here. Get to all the places you want to be with Chevy SUVs.
See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Everybody knows you shouldn't retire until you're 65.
Buying a house? 20% down or nothing, bud.
It's easy. Put your money into savings and never touch it.
There's a lot of questionable money advice out there. For financial knowledge that can help you reach your version of success, come to Gisa Credit Union. We can walk you through everything you need to feel confident about your finances. There's a healthier approach to money. Find it at Gisa Credit Union. Gisa is an equal opportunity lender.
Gabriel Sosa is the new AquaSox pitcher as we head to the 8th, and his first pitch is a fastball in there for a strike there, and Graber 0-1. Graber has enjoyed a fine debut at Tri-City here tonight. He has reached base all 3 times, and in his first at bat, he hit a home run to center field. A strike one pitch from Gabriel Sosa. That is inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It'll be Aaron Graber, Caleb Bartolero, and Johan Macias. Night 1 and 2 here in the top half of the 8th. Tri-City 11, the AquaSox 3. Home runs are the story tonight. There's a 1-1 pitch to Graber. That's a big high bouncer to first, right to Sweesbell. He will wave off Sosa, do it himself. 3 unassisted, 1 away, and we'll head back to the top of the order, and Caleb Bartolero. Now, Tri-City took a 3-0 lead in the first inning. Dave Spire here on loan from the Seattle Mariners for a rehab assignment. Allowed a solo home run to Caleb Bartolero, who stands in now. And then later in the inning, a 2-run home run to Juan Flores. It was 3-0 after half an inning. Here's the pitch from Gabriel Sosa. Fastball in there for strike 0-1. In the second inning, with 2 outs and nobody on against Adam Meyer, Aaron Graber homered to center. Bartolero was hit by a pitch. And then Johan Macias hit 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball, low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 3 home runs inside the first 2 innings. It was 6-0. Dust Devils, after an inning and a half, they made it 7-0 in the third when Juan Flores hit his second home run of the game. A 1-1 pitch from Gabriel Sosa to Caleb Bartolero. That is fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And then in the 5th inning, with Myers still out there with 1 out, Juan Flores doubled, and then Ryan Nicholson went the other way. He hit a 2-run home run to left field. 9-0 at the halfway mark at the end of 4.5. A 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called across the outside corner. 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down for Gabriel Sosa here at the top of the 8th. And Johan Macias is coming up. And then Randy DeJesus with 2 on and nobody out in the 7th inning. Hit his second home run of this series, his first tonight, the 7th in the ball game for the Dust Devils. Dust Devils, who have now hit 10 home runs inside the first 2 games of this series. Pitch on the way to Macias, all the way to the backstop, ball 1. Until all that offense was going on, Tri-City starting pitcher Nate Snead blanked the AquaSox, facing the minimum over 6 innings, allowing 2 base runners on a couple of singles, and struck out 5. 1-0 pitch to Macias. That's outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Johan Macias. His second inning home run, just his second of the season. 2 out of 4 tonight. He has scored twice, has 3 RBI. And a 2-0 pitch from Gabriel Sosa is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Sosa, an 0-1 record, has an 11.05 ERA, making his 9th appearance. They've struck out 10 in 7 1/3 innings. 3-0 pitch to Macias. That's right down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Sosa, who had been on the temporarily inactive list, was activated on Monday. A 3-1 pitch to Macias. Swing and a miss. 3-2. A 90-mile-an-hour little slider or a cutter, perhaps. Had some pretty good movement on it as Sosa leans in, has side, straightens up. Here's a payoff pitch, swinging a ground ball up the middle, backhanded by Duriggi, throws a one-hopper to first, and it's in time. Nice play by Duriggi. That will retire the side. Well, for the first time tonight, Tri-City is retired in order. And our score going to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Everett. Glad you're still with us tonight. Dust Devils 11, AquaSox 3.
I was 17 and a fender bender and scared to death. Dad says, don't worry about it, son. Bob will take care of everything. So I'm thinking, who the heck's Bob? Turns out Bob's our Levitt Group Northwest insurance agent. He takes care of our home, cars, even the family business. See, Levitt Group works with most major insurance companies, getting you the best coverage and rates. I have my own family now, but I still call Bob. You should too at gocallbob.com. Gocallbob.com. Insurance the Northwest trusts. Get it at Levitt.
Warm springtime nights at Everett Memorial Stadium. Professional baseball with the Everett AquaSox. 10 fireworks nights, jersey giveaways, bobbleheads, and promotions galore.
Here comes the weekend. Friday, it's an AquaSox beanie hat giveaway. Saturday is Pride Night and post-game fireworks. Sunday, fun day, kids run the bases, and a pregame Memorial Day picnic.
Get your tickets now at AquaSox.com. Come for the fun. Stay for the baseball.
Stay for the baseball.
As long as there have been kids in baseball, there has been... And for over 40 years, Glass by Lund has been there to pick up the pieces with high-quality service and installation. But Glass by Lund is much more than windows. Mirrors, shower doors, new screens, and tabletop glass are all done with a superior selection of the leading brands. For commercial or residential service in Snohomish County, stop by Glass by Lund showroom just south of Frontier Village in Lake Stevens or online at glassbylund.com.
Totally rad and totally Snohomish PUD. Slash energy costs and upgrade your crib with rebates on windows, insulation, heat pumps, water heaters, smart thermostats, and so much more. Since 1980, Snohomish PUD has been stoked to help customers save energy and money. Discover rebates and no-cost energy tips at snowpud.com/rebates.
First pitch, Luis Sweezebell here as we start the last of the 8th. Is swung on, fouled straight back to the top of the screen, 0-1. Lower third coming through for the Frogs. Sweezebell, Carter Duriggi, and Anthony D'Onofrio against tall, slender left-hander, new pitcher Nick Jones. Strike one pitch, a little high, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jones, 1-1 record, has a 3.38 ERA his last time out. Was an inning and a third scoreless on Sunday at home against the Emeralds. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Sweezebell. That just missed high. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Jones back up on top. Takes 6'7". Listed at 210 pounds. 2-1 pitch, swung out and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Luis Sweezebell. Tri-City 11 runs on 12 hits. The AquaSox 3 runs on 4 base hits. Again, this is game 2 of a 6-game series that will wrap up on Sunday. Pitch, swing and a ground ball hit the third off the glove of Cardillero and punt out into left field. Around first is Sweezebell. That will be an error charge to Caleb Cardillero. Was a hot shot. Just kind of turned his body to the side. Looked like he may have just closed his glove too quickly. Went right off the fingertips of his glove and to shallow left field. So Sweesville aboard on the error. And here is Carter DeRiggi, 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out twice. With those at-bats, of course, against starting pitcher Nate Snead, the pitcher of record. Pitch, fastball is high for ball 1. Lieutenant Nick Jones, he was born and raised in a suburb of Atlanta. It is 1-0 pitch to Carter DeRiggi. That is fouled straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jones pitched at Georgia Southern. It was actually a walk-on there. Turned into an opportunity and had a fine career in college. Had multiple All-American honors as one of the best college relievers in 2021. 1-1 pitch, fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This year, Jones came to the Dust Devils, made a quick trip to AAA Salt Lake, made 2 appearances there, and then came back to the Dust Devils. Jones holds the ball in his hip. Reaches into his glove. Sweesville not being held at first. 1-2 pitch. That's a slider low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jones last year had 36 appearances with AA Rocket City. Left foot on the third base side of the rubber. And the tall, slender lefty, his 2-2 slider is swung on and missed, and DeRiggi strikes out. 1 gone for the AquaSox here with the last of the 8th, 11-3 Tri-City. And left fielder Anthony D'Onofrio, he is coming up. D'Onofrio's put the ball in play twice tonight, and a couple of ground balls to first baseman Ryan Nicholson to end the 3rd and to end the 6th inning. And the pitch to D'Onofrio leans out of the way of a fastball, ball 1. Right steady with Nicholson over towards the line again, not holding Sweesville at second. Johan Macias, David Mershon, the shortstop, Caleb Bartolero at third. And here's a slider for a strike right across the inside. 1 ball and 1 strike to D'Onofrio with Johnny Farmello waiting his turn on deck. A 1-1 pitch to D'Onofrio. That's low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the AquaSox trailed in this one 11-0 until they got the 3 spot in the last of the 7th, which was initiated on the double by Felman Celestin, who in doing so extended his hitting streak to 24 consecutive games. Here's a swing and a foul straight back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And for Celestin, if he should tie the Northwest League record, which is 28 games, that would put him precisely halfway to Joe DiMaggio. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That's low and outside. 3-2 the count. And in watching Celestin every day this season, and that he has had a base hit in every game he has played this season since April 21st, and has hit in 24 consecutive games. Just imagine perspective of what it must have been like to watch Joe DiMaggio have his 56-game hitting streak. D'Onofrio takes inside, ball 4. To second is Luis Sweesville. Let's pause for station identification. This is IBEW Nika AquaSox Baseball.
AquaSox Baseball on KRKO Everett. Home of the greatest hits of summer.
Two on with 1 out, and Johnny Farmello is coming up. Farmello picked up the second of the 2 hits allowed by starting pitcher Nate Snead. He singled to center, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. Then he was raced on that 3-6 double play, nicely initiated by first baseman Ryan Nicholson. Pitch on the way to Farmello. That is a change, it looked like, outside. Ball 1. Farmello now has hit in 4 straight. Came in batting .243. A 1-0 pitch to Farmello. Swinging a line drive, but right at Nicholson, and he will step on the bag for another double play. So Farmello hits that thing right on the screws, but right at Nicholson, and he's able to come over and double off Anthony D'Onofrio. So the Frogs are scoreless here in the 8th. No runs, no hits, an error, and a man let go. Head of the 9th. Dust Devils 11, the AquaSox 3.
Do you want to elevate your career? Join Boeing in the greater Seattle area. Boeing is hiring people with fabrication, production, and maintenance experience to help build airplanes that connect the world. There are opportunities for mechanics, electricians, inspectors, painters, and more. Enjoy excellent benefits and a rewarding career. Apply today at Boeing.com/Seattle Jobs. That's Boeing.com/Seattle Jobs.
Great news from the Snohomish County Department of Emergency Management. FEMA assistance is now available for Snohomish County residents impacted by December's record flooding. Individuals and families with losses should first file claims with their insurance providers. After that, apply for federal assistance at disasterassistance.gov through the FEMA app or by calling 1-800-621-3362. Again, that number is 1-800-621-3362.
Hey, AquaSox fans! Whether you're looking for a first or second mortgage, a car loan, or a checking or savings account, Mountain Crest Credit Union has more choices and more options designed to move you and your family closer to your dreams. They offer competitive rates along with a helping hand for home improvement, new purchase, or refinance and equity loans. There's no limit to what's possible with Mountain Crest Credit Union. Find out more online at mountaincrestcu.com. All loans are based on credit approval, and Mountain Crest Credit Union is an equal housing lender.
Not that long ago, you knew your customers by their name, closed deals with a handshake, and your promise meant everything. These days, the technology has changed, but the values are still the same at Screen Printing Northwest. Whether you're getting shirts for your event, embroidered uniforms for your business, or custom hats for a sports team, Screen Printing Northwest wants to earn your business. Reliable, seamless, human. ScreenPrintingNW.com, the premier decorator.
Jake Monroe takes ball one. He is pinch hitting for Matt Kootenai here in the 9th inning. 11-3, Tri-City leads it, and the pitch to Monroe is inside from new AquaSox left-hander Reed Easterly. 2 balls, no strikes. So Monroe, Juan Flores, and then Brian Nicholson here in the 9th. And Easterly, his 2-0 pitch swung on, hit late and foul, at a play off to the right. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, Jake Monroe, of course, the first series of the season here in Everett. Monroe absolutely wore out the AquaSox. He hits a high fly ball into deep right field. That is going, and that's on the home run porch. And that is the 8th home run for Tri-City here tonight. As Jake Monroe goes the other way, that's his 7th home run of the year. 8 home runs for Tri-City tonight, and that's a pinch hit home run here in the 9th. That is 12-3 in favor of the Dust Devils. And Juan Flores, who has 2 home runs tonight, he has 3 out of 4. Also has a double, 3 runs scored. He steps in, and the pitch on the way, swinging a foul straight back and out of play. So every run tonight except for 1 for Tri-City has come by way of home run. Here's an off-speed pitch, swing and a miss by Flores. 0-2. And they got their single tally in the 6th inning. That was that ground out by Macias that scored Graber. Here's a pitch all the way to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Juan Flores. AquaSox in there. Bottom of the 9th will have Luke Stevenson, Feldon Celestin, and then Brandon Ike 2, 3, and 4. That a 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul at home plate, cut off the instep of Flores. Ball will roll out to Reed Easterly, and he'll throw that one out of play. It's a new baseball and comes up on top. Easterly last time out was on Saturday. He pitched during the doubleheader. Here's a swing and a foul off to the left-hand side of home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1/3 of an inning. Made 2 appearances in the Vancouver series. Also pitching in the ball game a week ago yesterday. Here's a 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Flores strikes out. Got him with a slider across the inside. So 1 away. And Brian Nicholson is coming up. Nicholson has doubled and homered. He is 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Hits a bouncer back through the middle, right to Celestin. Feldman has it and throws him out. 2 outs. And right fielder Randy DeJesus is coming up. DeJesus, his last at bat in the 7th inning, he hit a home run out of here to left field. And Easterly delivers a slider across the outside for his strike, 0-1. On deck is Anthony School. Swinging his weighted bat. Easterly at the belt, and he delivers the pitch, swinging a ground ball into right field, a base hit. That was right off the end of the bat for Randy DeJesus, his 2nd base hit. So the Dust Devils, who had 14 hits last night, that is base hit number 14 for them tonight. And a man at first, and center fielder Anthony School is coming up. In the only innings tonight that Tri-City has not scored a run, the 4th and the 8th. Here's a swing and a miss by School, 0-1. School has singled to right, flied to right, and struck out twice, 1 for 4. And Easterly a look over at first base. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. A slider that time. I think School was fooled more by the speed. He was way out in front. His top hand came flying off the bat. And DeJesus not being held by Sweezebell. Easterly, a 2-strike pitch to Anthony School, swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, a curveball that time, and that will retire the side. Couple of strikeouts for Easterly here with the ninth. But the Dust Devils pick up their 8th home run of this game on a pinch hit home run, going the other way up onto the home run porch by Jake Monroe. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left. And at the end of 8.5, Dust Devils 12, the AquaSox 3.
Locally made Hempler's bacon, smoked sausage, pepperoni, and ham have been a Washington favorite since 1934. Crafted with care in the Hempler family tradition, we're committed to making high-quality meats for you and your family to enjoy. Whether it's our thick-cut smoky bacon, smoked sausages, juicy ham, or our pepperoni sticks, Hempler's products are sure to be a home run with you and your family. Enjoy Hempler's while watching the AquaSox this season, and look for our products at your grocery store.
Pack up the... Because Chevy SUVs have the capability to take you to some incredible places, like an adventure in the middle of... In the Equinox Active, an SUV that will help you get away with confidence. Or head off for a night in Chevy Traverse, with all the tech you need to stay connected. While the undeniable value of Chevy Trax will keep you moving from here to over here to way over here. Get to all the places you want to be with Chevy SUVs.
See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Hey, baseball fans, is your commute in a slump? Are you looking to change up the way to get where you want to go? Well, you're in luck, because Sound Transit has all your bases covered with the triple play of Sounder, Link Light Rail, and ST Express buses. It's a stress-free way of catching the latest sporting events, concerts, or events, all without having to fight traffic or pay for parking. So what are you waiting for? Make Sound Transit the MVP of travel. Go to soundtransit.org to find out more.
Brenda Cook here from Pacific Copy and Printing in Everett. We've been serving Snohomish and surrounding counties for over 38 years. Many customers have been with us for years because of our competitive pricing and outstanding service. We do business cards, banners, posters, signs, brochures, and so much more. We'll give you a free competitive analysis of all your printing needs to save you time and money. We are proud sponsors of our local sports teams and community events. We're at 35th and Broadway in Everett and online at packcopy.com. Pacific Copy and Printing. We do the work, you take the credit.
Luke Stevenson takes a strike quickly, 0-2 as we start the bottom of the ninth inning. Tri-City leads it 12-3. And they had led this one ever since the first pitch of the game when Caleb Bartolero homered against Gabe Spire. Here's the pitch all the way to the backstop. 1-2 strikes to Luke Stevenson. Struck out, hit into a double play, and then in the seventh inning he walked and later came around to score. And Jones, the left-hander for Tri-City, his 1-2 pitch to Luke Stevenson, swinging a high pop-up, foul territory, first base side. Nicholson will watch this get back out of play, takes a big bounce in the right field bleachers. 1-2 strikes. Well, really a remarkable game for the Tri-City Dust Devils, who are 3 outs away from pulling into a tie for second with the AquaSox in the Northwest League first half standings. Jones, a 1-2 pitch to Stevenson, swung out and missed, strike 3, 1 out. And shortstop Felton Celestin is coming up. Celestin against Alex Martinez, the hard-throwing right-hander in the seventh inning, doubled right off the wall at the base of the fence in front of the home run porch. And right field back in the seventh inning to extend his hitting streak to 24 consecutive games. He'll hit right-handed now against Nick Jones, and the pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Celestin last night in the first inning extended his hitting streak to 23 games with a base hit to right. He would later hit a home run, and he takes low and inside. 1-1 strike. Both those at-bats, his first 2 at-bats last night, were from the right-hand side. Celestin, his real-time average at 346. There's a 1-1 pitch. That's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Felton Celestin, just 20 years of age. Won't be 21 until September. And here comes a 2-1 pitch. That's a little bit high, ball 3. 3-1 to Felton Celestin from the Dominican Republic. Joined the AquaSox in mid-August last year. Here is a 3-1 pitch to him, swinging a foul straight back, 3-2 to Felton Celestin. Has a really nice-looking swing from both sides of the plate. He's the kind of hitter where everything in his body mechanics is in sequence when he swings the bat. Here's a 3-2 pitch to him, swinging a pop-up foul out of play off to the right. Full count to Felton Celestin. He was on a tear last year before his promotion to the AquaSox, and he was one of the best hitters in the California League last year. 3-2 pitch, swinging a bounce foul off to the left. Still 3-2 to Felton Celestin, and just a bit of perspective, he is just 2 months younger than Colt Emerson. Here's a 3-2 pitch on the way. That's in the dirt. Ball 4, and Celestin has walked. He'll go down to first. 1 on, 1 out, last of the night. 12-3. The Dust Devils lead the AquaSox, and third baseman Brandon Ike is coming up. Ike picked up the AquaSox first hit. That was back in the second inning. Last time up in the seventh, he had a sac fly to right field, and he takes ball 1. And Ike, his average still up above 300 at 306. 8 homers, 21 RBI. Takes in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And on deck is designated hitter Matthew Ellis. Little breeze that we have is blown out towards right field. It's cooled off quite a bit here tonight. Here's a slider outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. And left-handed Nick Jones going about his business very deliberately out there. There's a 2-1 pitch, swinging a drive foul deep down the left field side. Will one hop into the AquaSox bullpen. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Brandon Ike, ball boy, will come out and resupply home plate umpire Sam Harris. Ike cocks his bat and waits. Here's the pitch on the way. Swinging a drive into left center field. A base hit. Over to collect it is Anthony School. On his way to third is Celestin. On the back end, standing at second with a double is Brandon Ike. Ike got one sort of down and in. It was a slider and whacked it into left center field. Almost got out to the wall, if not for a nice play by center fielder Anthony School. So second and third, and here is designated hitter Matthew Ellis, who is last time up. Had a 2-run home run, wrapped it around the foul pole down the right field line. Pitch on the way. Fastball is a little bit outside for ball 1. Dust Devils lead it 12-3. Tri-City winners here last night 9-2. And a 1-0 pitch to Ellis. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and a 1 strike. And on deck is right fielder Carlos Jimenez. Aaron Graber in left, Anthony School in center, Randy DeJesus in right for Tri-City. Those guys fanned out straight away behind left-hander Nick Jones. His 1-1 pitch to Ellis. That is too far inside. A fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Matthew Ellis. Ellis looks out towards the lefty Jones. A left-on-left matchup. And a 2-1 pitch. Ellis takes a strike. A fastball just across the inside edge. 2-2 to Matthew Ellis. Next August, he will be 26. Out of Waddy, Kentucky. Here's a 2-2. Fastball looked like. Low and outside, ball 3. We'll count to Matthew Ellis, and Jimenez again patiently waiting his turn on deck. Celestin down the line from third. Ike off second base, and a 3-2 pitch to Ellis is outside, ball 4. He walked him. So now they're loaded for the AquaSox with 1 out. And Carlos Jimenez is coming up, and he will get a visit to the mound by pitching coach Glendon Rush. And talk things over with Nick Jones, give him a chance to reset. Take a quick look at the scoreboard for you. Well, it was a successful day for the Arkansas Travelers. They were rained out last night, but they wind up sweeping a doubleheader at home against Springfield, taking game 1 3-2. And behind former AquaSox Ryan Hawks, who improved to 3-2, they shut out Springfield 10-0 in the nightcap. And the Travs now, they're 11 games over 500. Bases full of AquaSox. Here is Carlos Jimenez. He swings and fouls one straight back 0-1. So here are the innings. Felton Celestin had a nice at-bat, an 8-pitch at-bat. He wound up walking. And Brandon Ike, the double to left center. Matthew Ellis with first base open, walks on the 3-2 pitch. And now a strike 1 pitch to Jimenez, waved at and missed. A slider, 0-2. And Luis Suizbel is on deck. And just in case, there's a right-hander just got up. and the Dust Devils bullpen. A 2-strike pitch to Jimenez. Slider too far inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Tri-City leads the game 12-3, and a 1-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball hit to second. Macias has this, goes second for the force on Ellis. That's all they'll get. In to score from third is Celestin to make it 12-4. And Jimenez will pick up a run batted in, his team-leading 30th RBI. So 2 outs on the plate. To third goes Ike. And here is Luis Suizbel. Reached on an error his last time. A swing and a foul at home plate. And Jimenez was on the move that time. Not being held. He'll head back to first base. Strike 1 to Luis Suizbel. Now 0 for 7 in the series. Suizbel came in batting at .194. His 3 home runs, 17 runs batted in. And Jimenez with nobody holding him, probably going to be taken off here again. There was a strike 1 pitch on the way. It swung on, fouled straight back 0-2, and Jimenez all the way down to second base will turn around and come back again. 2 strikes to Luis Suizbel. Frogs down to their last strike here in the 9th inning. And Luis going to take a little walk off to the left-hand side of the hitting circle and collect his thoughts. And Nick Jones looking for the final out, looking for one more strike here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's an 0-2 pitch on the way. That's in the dirt. And on the move that time was Jimenez. And it goes into second. They will rule that indifference. 1-2 to Luis Suizbel. The AquaSox top run producer a year ago. And in back-to-back seasons, 24 and 25, led the California and then Northwest leagues in home runs. And 23 last year for the Frogs. 1-2 pitch of the way. Check swing. Did he go? Did not, says the base umpire, Richie Arredondo, signaling palms down. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander in the Tri-City bullpen, right-hander Max Gig. Nick Jones came on to start the 8th inning. And here's his 2-2 pitch. That's a breaking ball, strike 3 called across the inside corner. And that is your ball game tonight. Well, the AquaSox here tonight get another run, 1 run on 1 base hit. And they leave 2. Tri-City Dust Devils have taken the first 2 games of this 6-game series, and they hit 8 home runs tonight. Final score, Dust Devils 12, the AquaSox 4. Back with the totals right after this.
Your garage door is likely the biggest moving object in your home. Most of the time you take it for granted. That is until it breaks. When that happens, call Overhead Door of Everett. They've been repairing and replacing garage doors since 1964. Before you get stuck in your garage, call Overhead Door. Mention this ad and get a tune-up for just $89.50 or 10% off your new door or opener purchase. Overhead Door of Everett's been family-owned and operated for 54 years. Visit them online at overheaddoorofeverett.com before you get stuck in your garage.
Tulalip and the Q are rolling out $200,000 in Mercedes-made drawings. Stop by Fridays and Sundays for instant prizes, plus a chance for big cash and free play. Cruise back in for the grand prize drawings and drive off in a brand new Benz. Play with your One Club card to earn entries. Not a member yet? Sign up for your chance to win up to $1,000. Find all the details at everythingtulalip.com.
Sorticulture is back in downtown Everett, a celebration of Pacific Northwest outdoor living. 3 full days packed with over 140 artists and makers, featuring handmade glass art, unique gifts, rare plants, and ooh la la Cisco Morris. Classes, outdoor yoga, games, and food trucks. Bring the whole family, even the furry ones, and experience what makes living here so great. Visit Sorticulture.com to join everyone's favorite garden party. Sorticulture, downtown Everett, June 5th through 7th.
Everybody knows you shouldn't retire until you're 65.
Buying a house? 20% down or nothing, bud. It's easy. Put your money into savings and never touch it.
There's a lot of questionable money advice out there. For financial knowledge that can help you reach your version of success, come to Gisa Credit Union. We can walk you through everything you need to feel confident about your finances. There's a healthier approach to money. Find it at Gisa Credit Union. Gisa is an equal opportunity lender.
Well, it's all over here. The